What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Barron's Hideout podcast. I'm Dustin.
I'm Anna.
I'm snowed in.
Everyone, both of y'all. Hold on. Let me quote Anna real quick. It's colder than a witch's titty out here.
I said that like 3 times at work today. One person
Oh,
looked at me that was quite a bit younger than me and was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, you've never heard that expression
yeah.
before."
You're
Yeah,
like this, and
Literally.
then they'll fucking understand.
it's so fucking cold down here. Yeah, we didn't get any snow where I'm at, but little D's getting hammered and
Yeah,
not in the good way.
and say he's sitting and talking about his landlord plowing.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't me.
There you go. Dustin's getting his back blown out.
he's doing. Yeah, his landlord is doing all the work.
Ugh. I'm out there just clapping.
But
Yeah,
have
thanks.
we have ended January.
Went out with a bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're back with a repeat month from last year in bloody February.
Let's go.
Yeah,
And
dude, that was a really good
dude,
time
we
It
last year
was.
with the movies we picked and the
we
guests that we had on.
yeah,
Yeah, Pete
we
for X.
we introduced Anna to the Lord and Savior Psycho Gorman.
That's right. That was during Bloody February. Oh man.
Yeah.
And I was forever changed. I love me
Oh,
some PG now. He's on
oh,
my kill team. I
yeah.
took him.
Boy.
Yeah.
No.
No. Oh, but we thought we'd keep the theme up, and like this year I was racking my brain on what I wanted to bring, and last year a movie came out and I watched it. I was like, man, this is pretty fun. But where would it fit? And then I just start seeing fountains and fountains of blood in this. I'm like, oh, I know exactly where I'm gonna bring this fucking movie to. And the movie that I'm talking about is 2025's ZombieCon Volume 1. Now, if you're in the horror community and or know about horror movies, they campaigned this movie hard last year.
Yes.
Yes.
It
And
was
still are.
yeah, it was everywhere, and it was worth it, if I'm being frank. But before we get into anything, let's head right over on to Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh.
So there are 14 critic reviews,
Okay.
Okay.
and I'll start with Anna.
52.
Fit him in.
I killed 50 Ben.
I can't fit him in. Dustin, what about you, man?
36.
Well, Dustin was the closest only because he put a 6 in it. This is sitting fresh at 86%.
Oh, wow. That's okay. Wow.
That's amazing. I'm
Yeah,
so tickled for them.
yeah. Now for the audience reviews, there are 0. So, Dustin, with 0 audience reviews, what do you think this is sitting at?
Oh man, I don't know. 0?
All right, Anna?
Probably 0.
You both nailed it. It's sitting at 0% for
Nice.
Yes.
Let's
audience.
go.
But for being a independent film, I didn't even look up the budget. I'll do that in here in a second. But being an indie film, and sitting at 86% on Rotten Tomatoes is a big
Yeah.
fucking deal.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah.
that's that's very impressive. So good on them. Seriously.
But yeah, so I want to go around with some histories. Anna, what is your history with ZombieCon?
Them commenting on a post on my page on Instagram saying, "Hey, we'd love to hear what you think about ZombieCon." And then apparently they had also commented on a bunch of Baron's posts.
Hmm.
And I was like, uh, or they said message us or something. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to watch their movie. At first, I thought it was a short. I didn't realize it was a feature length. And
Yeah,
so I messaged them and it was the ZombieCon page. So I don't know who I was speaking to on there, but they also complimented my username on Instagram.
yeah.
Said, love your name, by the way, which it's Nerd at the Movies, and it's a play on Panic at the Disco. And I said, "Oh, thanks. I was a kid. I was a teenager growing up in the early 2000s, and I listened to a lot of Panic at the Disco and music like that." And they said same on both accounts. So I was like, "Okay, we're the same age, pretty much in the same realm." So that intrigued me as well that they I was like, okay, well, maybe we have some stuff in common. And then, yeah, when I clicked the link and opened it up and saw it was like an hour and 44 minutes, I was like, holy shit, this is a full movie. So, yeah, excited to talk about it.
Awesome. Dustin, what about you, man? What's your history with ZombieCon Volume 1?
Well, obviously, I knew about their campaign like literally all year last year. For the most of it, anyway, I saw them. Everybody was talking about it. There was shorts being made, and I know they were messaging us, and you were talking to them back and forth. But I didn't get to watching it until you picked it. So last week was my first introduction to it, and then I rewatched it right before we're recording now.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's awesome. But yeah, my history, you kind of touched on it. One day I was just, scrolling through Instagram like, we normally do just to pass some time. And I got a message from ZombieCon, the page, not only on the Barons page, but also on the Flicks and Friends page. And it was
That's
funny.
awesome.
It was funny because like I opened the Barons one first and read it and replied, but I went over to Flicks and Friends and opened it. And I think I think Erin, the girl who it plays Claire in this movie,
Oh, okay.
is who runs their socials as well.
Okay.
Um, she goes, "Hey, so I think I messaged your other podcast, and I'm not trying to. I'm like, it's okay, it's totally
Yeah.
fine. Two
Right.
different entities, no big deal." So she sent us a screener a couple of months ago,
Hmm.
and I got it. And I started watching it. I was like, "Oh, this is pretty sweet." For some reason, I didn't finish it. It might have been work, but I don't know. But then I entered into a contest for my buddy over on TikTok. His name's Shano Max House of Horrors. And I was one of five that won a physical copy of ZombieCon Volume 1.
Amazing.
I love physical media, as you both know, and everyone here should know. Like, if I get to add it to the collection, I'm so fucking pumped about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
But I've watched it, like, I think I've watched it, like, in total, like, 3 times since I
Oh
got the
wow.
first screener. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to talk about it because this movie is like if we were in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like I lost my shit when the pizza guy comes in as a zombie. And they're like, "Well, what do we grab?" And they look at their back wall and they have like 8 fucking katanas
I know.
right
Yeah.
there. And I'm like, "Of course they do. Grab one of those fucking katanas and start chopping them up, man." It was so fucking fun. It was so fun. My only gripe with this movie is I feel like it's 15 minutes too long.
I agree with that. I have a,
It could be just a little shorter.
yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
argue that this could have been a less than an hour movie, to be
You,
honest with me.
you think so?
Yeah, I'm gonna say right off the bat here, guys. It's not that I didn't enjoy this. There was definitely parts that I did, but it was just really making me think of going to conventions, and I don't know, I was cringing a lot during
Oh,
this.
I love the fact that they're fucking nerds, dude. That they're
I do
cosplaying.
too.
I loved that shit. Like,
That's what sold me. And then at the start, not only like we get a great voiceover, but we see that they're cosplayers. He's explaining it all out. And then when they go to the con, they're dressed up as Guardians of the Galaxy, which is my favorite Marvel. Yeah, my favorite
yeah,
Marvel entity.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, this is awesome. And so, yeah, that's what sold me at the start. But so I started this at work while I was prepping one day. And once shit started hitting the fan, I didn't watch it again until this weekend. And I started it over with Marley because I
yeah,
thought she would enjoy it. And going back to like whoever I was messaging on the ZombieCon page saying that they were a kid or a teenager growing up, same time I was, this made me think of Scott Pilgrim a little bit
a
too.
lot.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it gave me that vibe. It was like Scott Pilgrim meets Night of the Living Dead, but with a
Yeah.
twist because they kind of change up the lore in it. Well, anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I tried to watch it with Marley, and once the pizza guy comes in, is when she got freaked out. She was like, okay, I'm done. Like it kind of was a little too much for her. Yeah.
Oh no.
And that, I mean, she didn't have nightmares or anything. She's just like, she's like, nope, I'm done. And I'm like,
That's it.
okay, you don't have to finish. And then so I turned it off, and then I finished it the next morning just by myself. But there's a few other things that kind of bug me about it. And since I feel like we could get the cons out of the way first, or at least since Dustin had said that, I'll mention a few things. And one of them I do agree is that it could be a little shorter. Um, Also, I feel like the shaky cam has got to calm down a
Uh,
bit.
Yes.
I looked way past, like, I looked a lot past that because of I knew how indie the movie was.
Well,
I
I
but
usually do too,
but
and
but I understand. Yeah,
I tried my best, and I would have looked over it more had it not happened so much.
yeah. You
And
know,
maybe had they trimmed the time down a little bit and cut one of those attack scenes out, that would have helped that for me as well.
yeah.
Um, but once again, it's not a huge gripe. But listen, I got glasses and I've got the old lady eyes. It got to
Hmm.
a point where my head was kind of hurting, kind of
Yeah.
watching
Yeah. I'm right
all
there
the
with you.
all the shaky cam. And Claire, bless her heart, as much as I did love her character, she started reminding me of Babs in Chopping Mall toward the end of it.
Beep boop boop beep
Beep
boop
boop boop
boop
beep,
beep beep
and
boop beep.
was just hysterical, was screaming, and granted they all were, but hers just like pierced my ears. And
Oh,
I was like, calm down, quit screaming. All you're gonna do is like alert more zombies. All of you. Shh,
oh
settle
yeah.
down. All of you.
What is
But
this? Your first time?
yeah, first apocalypse. But yeah, I love the kind of twist on the lore. They change it up a little bit and they make it that it's not the head, it's the heart.
Yeah.
And I love, since this is volume 1, it's setting up the fact there could be more. So I love too that we didn't really get an explanation for this rock. It just kind of pops up. She gets mad, even Marley, when she wishes that all the assholes would turn into zombies so she could kill them, and that rock starts doing its thing. Marley goes, "Well, shouldn't have done that."
Yeah, I do, and I'm right there with you. I like the fact that they made their own rules and they followed them. I really
Yeah,
like, kind of like werewolves. How in werewolves they're killed by bullets. Not it doesn't have to be silver bullets. It can just kill them no matter what. And I really like that what they changed and they stuck to it. Like that there was
yeah,
no just this one instance. Because it's the same deal with the ending of this movie. For some reason, the power of love takes over and kicks the zombie curse and or
yeah.
virus out of our main kid, Rocket, out of Rocket's body, and he becomes not zombie. And I'm like, okay, it's magic. I like it. I like that
Right.
it's
It's
there's a not necessarily a cure, but there's other alternatives than just, oh, my friend is fucking bit and we got to kill him.
yeah. That is. I like that. That's a good point because it's not an infection. It's just a wish. It's just magic. It's something that could be reversed.
Yeah,
But and it also kind of plays into like what Dr. Frankenstein did in Day of the Dead with Bub, but this gives them more leeway to try to do that now that they've seen it can actually work with Rocket. If you can
yeah.
get these people to listen to
Change
someone
their
they
ways. Yeah.
love and they care about, or maybe you can like hold them back enough to get them to see without getting bit or dying first. Then maybe
You
you've
know,
got something to work with and you can cure it.
you know who they
Yeah.
can't cure though? Their fucking neighbor that stole old buddy's shirt. His
That
Yeah.
fucking
favorite.
asshole.
Hey, he goes, let's go. He goes, let's go over to his house and see if he's a zombie because he's a major fucking asshole too.
Yeah, that's so relatable because we're all t-shirt people. I was like, man,
Yeah, dude. He goes,
what
that's my
shirt?
favorite shirt.
What
That
shirt
was a
would you
nice Superman
guys?
shirt too.
What shirt would you guys react to losing if this was you?
Oh boy.
Of all of my shirts,
Yeah, all of your like movie, like
I th
Creeporama boutique kind of
I think
shirts.
as of right now it would be the
Shout out, by
Suspiria
the
one
way.
I just got.
it'd
Yeah, that
probably
one's sweet though.
this they live one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Anna? One of your moo
No, it's one of my sweatshirts actually.
Uh,
It's my Camp Crystal Lake one my
Oh,
gray
okay.
one, because I it's just like one of my favorite go tos. It fits great,
Yeah.
doesn't shrink anymore. It's just perfect in like super cold or, you know, not super cold, just, you know, you need a light sweater kind of thing.
Casual, super cold, looks super cute. Whatever you need it for, it's there.
You know,
Yeah. I want to touch on some more of my gripes before we start going to everything else.
That's fine
okay.
because we're griped out, man.
Yeah,
That's
no, that's
it.
fine.
That's all we got.
I will say that this was kind of hard for me to watch. I felt myself kind of drifting in and out of being able to stay like in the zone of watching this. And I think that's to do with there are a lot of like drawn out moments. Like when things are happening, they're all screaming and they're all like, going at this thing. Like with the pizza guy, they're all like, oh, and everybody's like talking at once. And it's hard to understand what they're saying. So with me, I'm just like, what? Like I know what they're trying to do, but the dialogue was just not cutting through. There was just too many voices kind of going
Because they
on.
were all screaming over each other. Back to what I was saying with Claire.
Yeah, and that happens multiple times. Every single time they get into an altercation, like anytime that happened, I had to like pause and just be like, all right, there's too much like things being thrown at me for me to kind of decipher. So for me,
Sensory overload.
literally, so that was a lot for me. And then a big gripe is the title and coinciding with this. Yes, there is a convention that happens, but I was expecting the zombie outbreak to happen at that convention for it being called
Okay.
ZombieCon.
Okay.
So that,
That's fair.
like, before watching this is what I thought it was. I thought they were at a convention and then a zombie outbreak happens. But no, it happens outside and like, yeah, they're dressed up in their cosplay, which all the costumes I will say, one thing I do want to give them is like the costumes looked great. The zombie makeup looked great. Yeah, the usage of blood was really good, and it not being CGI. Like I have to give them props for that because that could have been an easy cop out of just being like, yeah, let's just throw some CGI blood on there. But yeah, that to me, I was just like, I just really wanted it to be at a big scale convention. Somehow they were able to do it at like a South by Southwest or something.
That's what
Sure.
I thought going into it too. I was like, oh, they're going to be at a convention and zombies are going to pop up. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But
Somehow a virus was going to take effect. And
but with it being volume one, what I would be okay with is if volume two didn't follow this crew.
That's fine.
You know what I mean? And then that could be your case. They could be at a convention center or something or concert or whatever, and the outbreak then happened
Yeah.
because we only see this isolated incident. Like we only see this group of people, the wish made, and then what happens to them. Now, this movie has one thing that I really want out of it now, and that's when they're down in the sewers and they stumble upon the dickheads from the convenience store,
that felt like Day of the Dead too.
but they're watching the GoPros. And then when the zombies are attacking them, there's the one wearing the fucking GoPro on the head. That's what I want.
Oh, you want
Oh, fuck.
like a
Yeah.
found footage type thing?
I want the perspective because that's my favorite segment in any of the VHS movies.
I just thought of that. I was about to
Yeah.
bring it up.
I would enjoy that a lot. I
I love
think.
that. And that would be really shaky, but it would be. I love the idea of it. Like we're POV of this zombie now, which I
Yeah.
think is fucking fantastic. But I understand your gripe, and it's the same deal. Like when people complained about the new Mortal Kombat movie, they're like, there was no tournament. I'm like, well,
Yeah. Well, they're building up to that.
hey, what did you just say?
They're building up to
Oh,
that.
okay.
Which is
So
like,
the
yes, they could definitely that in their book or whatever they're trying to do now is like they're trying to build up to something like that. Which is
sure,
like if that is the case, I'm in. It's
yeah,
just like, and I
I'm
know this
totally
is
down.
their first time, and it's very indie, so I don't want to go too hard on it. But with it just like really fighting for my attention, it was very hard for me to be like, I'm enjoying this. I felt like because of the length, it was too long, in my opinion.
Yeah,
It could have been an easy like 90-minute lower than that. Almost 2 hours for this, with a lot of the dialogue just being very slow, all the screaming. And when we get to the ending with Rocket when he's trying to like get out of this his virus or the wish we will call it, it felt like that segment took forever and it was 10 minutes left to the movie. And it was just like what are we doing right now? It's like we're going through all these people. We understand he's trying to find the love in his heart, you know. And I do love the message of this movie. It's like there's too much hate in this world. I mean, we're seeing it
Yeah.
literally right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Way too much of it. So I really do enjoy that message, but I felt like there was so many unnecessary things to add into this movie when it could have been way more simplistic and just a little bit more straight to the point,
Hmm.
No,
in
you're
my
not wrong. Like I just said, if they cut, because you said there was a lot of scenes that were too extended. If they had started shaving some of those scenes, we could have seen 15 minutes trimmed from this movie, and
easily,
it
man.
and it would have the pace would have been a lot better. But to be honest, like other than my gripe with it being too long, I think the whole time I was just sitting there enjoying what I was watching.
And
Like
that's
even
great.
Yeah.
even if it was taking too long, man, and not for nothing. Another thing, like if I were to change anything in this movie, Rocket would have turned when the wish happened because that kid
I thought that
from
was what was going to happen.
and
Hmm.
I was really hoping they were going to kind of like contain him to kind of like find this cure, and then when they finally do, they bring it to him. But I like the idea of him like understanding how selfish he is. Like halfway through this movie, he's like, I am being a fucking dickhead because my best friend just sacrificed himself, and I'm only worried about me
Hmm.
And his mom. Yeah.
and his mom. Uh, Not for nothing, that mom. Anyways,
I liked her.
she was awesome.
Smoking.
Yeah, man. But I love the nerd culture in the movie too, man, because we see a lot of it, and it's not afraid to like not because they make up like the anime that they're watching is not real. Like that's a
Yeah, I
Right.
saw
Good
it
point.
was Kyle somebody who made the
yeah,
animes and stuff, which was cool. Seeing the credits on that and that being one person, that's amazing.
yeah. But then all like they're all wearing like One Piece shit, Dragon Ball Z shit. There's Pokemon in here. The Power Rangers, like the kids wearing a Green Ranger jumpsuit, which I thought was
Yeah.
Hmm.
fantastic. Because I'm like, if I wanted to be anyone that would save the world, it'd be the Green Ranger.
Yeah, I love that they suit up in their cosplay outfits
Oh,
and then they
dude.
go
Yeah,
try to
and, I,
get
I
across
enjoyed that
and
too.
town.
he goes, how about we upgrade and pulls the blanket, but it pulls everything down to the floor.
He goes, shit.
Fucking nerds.
This is supposed to be for our next convention.
Oh my god, it was a ton of fun. The zombies looked really cool too. Like we get a lot of good like face up
Yeah.
close ones, but then we get Muscle Man at the end, his arch nemesis, and
Xander.
and his gaggle of women's.
I know, right?
Yep.
It looks like a cult leader.
But I liked it. Like the movie had a big bad, like
Hmm.
an evolved zombie, which I thought was awesome. And they
Yeah.
follow again. They're following their own rules because they're having conversation.
Yeah.
I dig the shit out of that, man. And
Hmm.
I love. And then we're just gonna get into all the killing, dude, because when they start stabbing these zombies with these katanas, they are drenched, and I mean like fire extinguisher spraying on them amounts of blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when they finish that pizza guy and they're all stained red, I'm like, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. The usage of blood in this is very, very, very good. Like that, I enjoyed those parts. I just like watching these zombies get literally torn apart and them just getting like sprayed with blood. That was really, really cool. Because like I said earlier, they could have easily just been like CGI blood, but I don't know, shave off a little bit of the budget because I that might be cheaper. I don't really know. But usually a lot of like, indie movies that we see now, like they just do CGI blood and all this other stupid effects. But I do want to give it to them that everything for the most part seemed pretty practical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the practical effects on the zombies, like the way they looked, I was like, man, y'all know I love zombies. So that's another reason why I was on board for this. But yeah, I loved the look of them all. And once we do get to Xander, he does look kind of different. Once again, I think because he's evolved a little bit. And also the fact that they're fast, they can run because it
Yeah.
is just magic. So I guess they're gonna run at the speed their human person would normally run at.
Yeah.
So and a lot of them were fast, man. And I was like, yep, I'm fucked. Like I would be
Dude,
fucked in this world.
There's no way I'm outrunning zombies. I'm sorry. I'm too fat. I can't. I'm like that statistic at the beginning of Zombieland where they're like they went after the fat guys first. I'm like, I can confirm that because there's no way.
You got to get yourself a wheelchair with some rockets on it, dude.
Some fucking
A silver
rollerblades.
bullet. A silver bullet.
Literally,
That's what you need.
Dude.
literally.
Feel like a
Oh.
virgin on prom night.
So what I'm looking up is there was a kid like in the group. I don't think it was him though. But in the group of assholes that were in the convenience store, uh, that ended up punching Rocket in the eye. There was that really tall kid that's talking shit to him.
Uh-huh.
He reminded me so much of the kid in Tucker and Dale versus Evil that gets impaled by the branch, and he's like understanding because they're both running from each other. Like him and Tucker are running, but he realizes Tucker's running from bees.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Oh, we're gonna do it over here then. We're gonna do it. And have you seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
One time.
Oh my God, we're doing that shit over here. I'll find a
That
way.
was fun.
Yeah,
Where
that
there's a
movie.
will, there's a way.
That movie is fucking. And his movie is so meta, dude. It's so good.
Yeah, that's
But
what I remember.
he just reminded. I don't think it is him though, but it reminded me of that kid because just how he looked. But
Mhm.
I don't know, man. Like these group of dickheads in the gas station, just I'd be madder than hell if they busted up my trophy I just won.
Yep. I would
Yeah.
too. Rightfully
Yeah,
so. They just like broke it. They just wanted to be dicks, man. Assholes.
assholes.
I wanted
Exactly.
to put the fucking trophy down. I'd be holding it, to be honest.
Dude, they just set that shit on the counter, then they go around eating stuff. I'm like,
I mean, they set it up for themselves, unfortunately.
oh, and I feel like this is one of the first zombie things I've seen that doesn't take place in Atlanta.
True.
Yeah, it's in what, LA, right?
It's in LA. Yeah, they're like, there's a lot of assholes in LA, and you're like, yep,
Yeah.
They're fucking.
there sure is, dude. But yeah, so I don't know. What do you think? You think we have anything else left to say about ZombieCon Volume One?
I thought the guy who played Harvey looked like the guy who played Harvey in fucking Yellow Jackets. That's who I thought it was at first.
Ah,
Oh.
But it wasn't. But the fact that they look so similar and have the same character name, I was like, that's wild. What you
Yeah.
think?
did his
Yeah.
eight-pack abs match it?
Hmm.
No.
He's pretty hunky. He was cute.
Yeah. I mean, I just want
Hannah
to
said,
say overall,
Mhm.
like I really do respect this for like what it is, and they're trying something new. Have they made anything before this, or was it
let me
literally
look.
their first like feature? That's what I want to
Let
know.
me take a gander here.
I mean, like, yeah, I'm throwing a lot of things at it, and like as an indie movie lover myself, like I feel bad saying these things, but when something doesn't click for me, I feel like it's for me personally needed to say those things so that hopefully they can learn and maybe improve on other things. Just the dialogue like parts were getting to me a lot with it kind of being like very slow. Like I think if they were sped up a little bit more, it'd be better. But there was also a lot of really cool set designs. Like I love the whole apartment. Like I imagine it was probably their apartment or somebody they knew apartment,
Yeah, I like the setup. Hmm.
and the costumes, like making those, that takes a long fucking time. Like especially if
Hmm.
it's only like two
And,
people doing it. Like for you guys to
and,
get these costumes, like amazing.
and not just that, it's like almost like screen accurate costumes too. Because
Yeah,
one, because it's a movie about kids that go to conventions, so they take
yeah.
pride in that shit. But like the Attack on Titan outfits they're wearing, like that's their battle gear is the
Yeah,
Attack on
which
Titan
were
outfits.
amazing looking.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Their Guardians costumes were pretty fun.
My
Um,
mom made it.
dude, dude, that kid goes, yeah, that fucking puny costume he made, and Drax goes, his mom made it for him.
I know. It's like, why would you
It's
say
like,
that?
shut the fuck up. Dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was funny.
Uh, but they've done stuff here and there. Like Erin, the girl that plays Claire, has done. She was in the Vampire Diaries Revolution. And then I guess it's Valley is the guy that directed this. He's directed one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. He's been in the game since 2013.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
I would
look
love
like
to check out his
they look
previous
like
stuff.
shorts though, so we'll look into that.
Would you
Oh,
what did you
yeah.
just say?
They look like they're shorts.
Shorts.
That's that special word.
Yeah, Dustin's all about short.
Yeah.
Got
Um,
him.
but yeah, I mean, I would love to see a volume two. I would. Or like I think this would also be kind of a cool um a different media is making it like a comic book. Have like a comic book in the
Eh,
middle of it.
Put
I'd
a
dig
web
that.
series.
Or yeah, yeah, anything like that. I would
Pop it
dig.
on YouTube. But I mean, it might be too violent for YouTube. I don't know.
Mm, YouTube's kind of lessened their like policies and stuff
I
now.
don't know, dude. They're swimming in blood. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, besides the parts that got to me, I think overall for what it is and for it being very low budget, they did the best that they could. And for them to make a universe of their own and not try to make it seem like something else, I have to give them props for that because it really did feel original, like
Yeah.
100%. So props to you on that. And I'm looking forward to a volume two or whatever else you guys are doing. I want to see how you kind of evolve this format.
Yeah.
Agreed. I have
Agreed.
a Guardians of the Galaxy poster on my wall right there. Yeah,
Ah.
and behind me right
We're
there.
gonna get claimed.
Right there.
And who's your favorite Guardian of the Galaxy?
Rocket, and Groot, but Rocket
Oh,
for sure.
oh, Rocket for sure.
I love me some Rocket. Dude, I
Rocket.
sob at volume 3. Why are we gonna get you say we're gonna get copyrighted?
Oh, he was.
I was about to sing "Hooked on a Feeling."
I was
Oh,
making
because
a
of
joke.
that. I thought it's because of Guardians. I was like, why?
No.
Yeah, I do love that song. And man, just the soundtracks on all of them are a banger.
Dude, and
Yeah, I
three of
love
them
them.
on three of them, we're hit with that "Faith No More" song.
Dude.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
And
Faith No More it fucking kicks
Beastie Boys.
ass.
I love
Yeah,
Faith No More.
That was a banger.
yeah, that's good shit. But all right, how do you think about rating this bad, Larry?
Let's do it.
I think we're good to go.
All right, and out of five katana swipes, what do you give ZombieCon Volume One?
3.5 swipes
Hmm.
out of 5.
Just like
Yeah.
a chop and then a full chop.
And then once I realized that the head's completely split in half and um that doesn't work, the headshot doesn't work, then I go for the heart, which is number 3. And then well, actually the half. We'll do it that. It's the half because I can't get the katana all the way through because I have no arm strength. All my strength's in my legs. So then I have to like heave again.
You're holding the katana with your toes. Is that what you're doing?
No, I have no strength in my arms. I have to plant my feet, dude. What the
That's a
fuck?
funny image.
But the third swipe would be like making it all the way through, completely through the body into the heart, killing them.
Okay.
But yeah, this
not
is
with your feet.
not with my feet, with my hands, which is why I said I had no arm strength.
Okay.
Goober. You fucking wiener.
Fucking wiener.
Yeah, I had fun with this. And I would love to see a volume 2. And thanks to the filmmakers for sending it to us.
Yeah. Dustin, what about you, man? How many
No.
katana swipes are you hooking this movie up with?
You know, the grapes aside, I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. I would recommend this to other people because indie film, I want people to watch it, whether it's something I enjoy or not. I think it's something that needs to be championed more than these movies that you go to see in the theaters. And I think that's something we can all agree on here that we've always been pushing for indie films. So for somebody to create something, I haven't fucking created anything. So I can't go too hard, I mean, like obviously we do this, but like that's not like
Right.
making a movie. And to go out, make a movie, have a vision, get it together, and have really only two people pull all this together. Like you have Kyle who made all the cartoons. Like you see that in the credits, which is pretty wild. I think he also did most of the music. So like that's amazing for you to.
Editing. He edited
Dude,
it too.
there's a whole ass ZombieCon track at the end of this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
I've
lot of
noticed that.
good tracks in here that I was like, all right, I like the drops here. So that's amazing. So go check this out if you can. I'm sure you can snag a screener if you go and message them or comment on any of their stuff.
Yeah,
Or
tell
even
them we
get
sent you.
physical. Yeah. Did they
Yeah.
have physicals you could buy right now, right?
Not right now. They're
Not right
sold
now.
out. They're sold out.
Mm.
Okay. So I
Yeah.
don't know, follow them and get updates when those are going to happen. But yeah, make sure you guys tell them that we sent you, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I want a volume two because I just really want to see how they evolve on this format a lot. What about you, Big Da? How you feeling?
So, like I said, my only gripe with it is just it can be chopped down 15 minutes. There's pieces here and there, but it's their vision, it's their story. I understand. It's a pride thing. I feel like they really want to tell the best story that they can tell.
Mm.
And that's just me being a movie watcher, like saying, I would chop 15 minutes, like
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know. I don't have anything out there. So, yeah, I mean, there's that. But I love how relatable this movie is when it comes to the fandom. I honestly see us. If a zombie apocalypse happens, this is us. Like,
Who's the
no,
leader?
Y'all better not be fucking screaming that much, though. I'll kill you
I
myself.
would kill myself if I started doing that, Anna.
Shut the fuck up.
Put a gag
yeah.
on me.
She'll come at you.
I
She'll,
like I take y'all's jaw off and I got you walking around like
I
Michonne
say,
does on The
Oh
Walking
my
Dead.
God,
say
yeah.
she come at you with her sword feet.
I said that.
Her sword feet, yeah.
That's like all I can think of is fucking Sebulba from Star Wars now.
Oh my God, Saboba.
Anyways,
Annie.
um, I dig it. Like the idea's there. And like I said, they do the one thing I really want. I want a GoPro zombie movie.
Hmm.
I want to
Yeah, I'll
see through
take
the
a found footage of
perspective.
this.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I want to see through the perspective of the zombie, or even from like when they're human to turning to zombie. I think that's a fucking cool idea. I'm gonna do something I never ever do.
Half.
I'm gonna give it a half star. Okay. I'm there with Anna though. I'm giving it a 3.5
Wow.
Let's go.
because I think there's room for improvement, but I do really want a volume two.
Yeah.
Like I think volume two, I feel like they learned a lot from this movie too. Like a lot of people, when the people who talk about it,
Mhm.
techniques that they might have picked up, and they might have. But the second one might just be a fucking banger. We just won't
Mm.
know until we see it.
True.
So 3.5 swipes from my arms.
And mine as well. You're a
I'm
goober.
just in the back watching you guys.
I just want to see your fucking toes wrapped around a katana, dude.
My foot would cramp up if I was trying to grab it.
That yeah, she's literally walking on her hands.
Cramp. Fuck. And it just
Ah!
drops to the floor.
The fight's for you. It's on you now. I can't do nothing. I'm useless.
I had a thought a minute ago where my brain went about if we did get a zombie GoPro movie in full, like we see them eat multiple people, like eventually the GoPro's going to get dirty. So how are they going to, they're zombies, so they're not going to know to clean
But
it.
it's gonna be up here though.
I know, but if they get, if they're like
They're
in their,
running and they have like little built-in windshield wipers.
no,
Little
you know what I thought of? A comedy moment. They wind up in a car wash somehow, walking through a car wash.
Okay.
And it washes them too. And he comes out all
There we
nice
go.
and clean.
And sparkles.
Sparkly. They're all getting rubbed down.
You see
And he's
the
going,
fucking
"Ah, ah, ah."
you see like the Mr. Schultz bubble guys like going on and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a bubble mustache.
Yeah, what the fuck?
The blow dryer like starts ripping their skin off.
Yeah,
Oh,
his
gotta go
cheeks
through it
blow
again.
back.
There's my
It's like
jaw.
ripping out.
Yeah, we see some flesh fly back.
It's like slapping the other ones in the face.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think if he's got it on his head, because like I said, the one on VHS, it's on his bike helmet, and we don't, and he kills a ton of people, but it doesn't get bad.
But it's also, I think that's like a short. If we want like an hour and 20,
No,
30-minute
I
movie.
understand. I understand, but yeah,
That's just where my brain went in that moment.
how are they cleaning it? You just see another zombie walk up, and go,
Yeah. Or it could rain, like a very hard rainfall.
They spray like
And he
Rain-X
looks
on
up
it.
at it. And so then the screen like gets the water full
Uh,
on it, that's another
yeah,
way. But that's kind of cheesy. I would
yeah.
rather have the comedy moment.
Oh.
He's just, he instead of singing in the rain, he's feasting on your brain.
Yeah, there you
Nah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Before he sings
feasting
in the
on your
rain.
brain.
No, I'm singing in the rain. We're gonna get hit
All
twice.
right, that's it. That's all we got. But yeah,
Wow.
ZombieCon Volume 1. We all were about the same. So go check it out, and then let them know you heard from us to
Mm-hmm.
go check it out, man.
The show.
Is there by chance a Baron's blurb today?
No, I fucked up.
She done fucked up.
I forgot.
She is the zombie in the car wash.
You guys
It
let us know down below
literally,
what your blurb would be.
yeah, it let us, yeah, write a blurb for us.
Yeah.
We'll fill it
I would
in.
I'm not even gonna lie, Anna, I think that would be really funny if we did put the blurbs out and have people fill it out themselves and we read it. I think that
We
might
could
be a
make a
fun like
book.
Patreon thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
what if we made like a book of them? I've got them all saved, I think.
That would
Okay.
be cool.
Hell yeah. But all right, so on other news, we'd like to thank, as always, Creeporama for always having our fronts and backs. Anna is now the proud owner of 2 Detroit Rock City shirts, and they're going to be glorious when they get there. I just know it.
Victory, sweet victory. Man, years of waiting.
Yeah. So when you go to Creeporama's website, go down to insert promo code when you're checking out, and it is Barons 10 to get yourself 10% off on
It's
your entire
somewhere on the
purchase.
screen.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Hell yeah. So, Anna, or Dustin, whoever, would you like to let everyone know what's coming up next? Or we kind of, is Bloody February just going to be a surprise?
no, I think we can say it. I think I remember the order. Because I have 2 picks this month, and I would love to talk about what's next. I'm pretty sure it's Contracted. Is that that we have next, or is
Yeah, I
it?
think that's what you picked first, and then the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that will be coming out next week. I'm only going to highlight that one because there's a one that we're doing after that that I think is going to be a big surprise to some people because it's one that hasn't really been talked about in a long time. But yeah, Contracted. That's a movie I haven't seen in a long time, and I've been thinking about it a lot lately. And I'm like, we're doing Bloody February again, and this, funny enough, kind of piggybacks off of what we just watched. I don't know if you guys seen that movie.
I've never
I
seen it.
haven't.
Oh, we're in for a ride. I will say, if you have you guys seen The Stylist?
No.
Oh man, I was gonna say because the main character in that also is the main character in The Stylist.
Mm.
So oh my God, I'm happy I'm talking about this. So yeah, next week will be Contracted, and if you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. There's also a Contracted 2, so there's 2 of them.
Mm.
So if you
Huh.
guys enjoy the
Contracted
first one
again.
so much, go watch the second one and then go watch The Stylist. It's not related, but I highly recommend it. So
It's
yeah,
kind of,
that's what we got going on.
that's kind of like Old Dirty Bastard right there. Because he talks about openly, or he did, he talked about openly catching gonorrhea not once, but twice.
Mm.
Yeah.
It can happen, I'm sure.
But he's also got like 16 kids.
Yeah.
So,
That's the problem.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
What do you guys got coming up?
So, over on Flicks and Friends podcast, we have our episode from 1985, and that is Jean-Claude Van Damme led canon movie Cyborg. I had to defend that movie a lot by myself. So,
Oh,
somebody was looking for a storyline in a canon movie, and I'm like, you came to the wrong place.
It's B action.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah. So, but speaking of B action, we will have finished up Charlie's birthday month this week, or we will this week with tomorrow's release of Red Heat
mm,
with Arnold Schwarzenegger and the other Belushi brother, which I pulled an Anna in that episode because I'll just tell you guys right here. The movie takes place in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
They go and Jim Belushi that's in it, not John. John's passed away at this point.
Mm.
Um, they go to Joliet, which is a prison, and that's where the Blues Brothers live. And then the guy that makes the keys for the police is the guy that got fired in Wayne's World, which takes place in Aurora, Illinois. So Red Heat is the epicenter of those three movies are connected now.
That's
Huh.
I'm sitting there just tying strings together.
He's finding the
mind
lore.
blown.
Yeah, dude.
Proud of you.
Pretty fucking good, man. But yeah, Red Heat was all right. Um, and I'll leave it at that. So, Anna, what do you got cooking?
Over at Give Me Back, it's peak month, especially February. I believe when this comes out tomorrow, his action pick will come out, which is Five Deadly Venoms. Right? That's what that title is? Okay, yeah. And then there will be B action again, and then his horror pick, I think I'll be on toward the end of the month.
And
Let's go.
I was generous enough to invite Pete Month over to B Action.
He's dominating almost all the episodes that month. He found a way to weasel his way back in to at least 3 of them.
Yeah.
Good
So,
old Pete.
Yeah, it's gonna be
love
good.
him.
It's
Oh,
gonna
he's
be
going to
good.
be on an episode, my episode at the end of this month. My pick. Him for sure. I've invited all of Give Me Back, but they're all TBA.
Yeah, but Pete for sure.
Mhm.
Dustin, what do we gotta do to get out of here, man?
As always, just thank you guys for supporting the show and just tuning in every week. It means a lot. We are also coming up on our 5 years, which is literally insane. I didn't see what you guys did, and I'm just gonna ignore that.
You'll see when you edit this.
She goes, "Look at my Harry Potter tattoo," and holds her
No,
sword.
he did that, and I flipped him off.
Really funny. I
yeah.
actually just downloaded Hogwarts Legacy. I want to play that again. So yeah, just thank you guys so much for being here for literally 5 years is insane. So next month we'll be hitting our 5 year mark. It would be March 20th is the exact date.
It's the weekend of
Insane.
Horror Hound.
Yes.
That's the Friday. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
So yeah, there's just a lot of cool things happening. Out of the Basket with Little D is back, and boy, oh boy, has it been fun. The first one back was super fun. Going through some of the nostalgia of my childhood and a lot of the scars that I got during the
Dude, again, I've already said it. You were so fucking vile for mentioning Two Girls in One Cup.
dude, and One Man in a Jar, dude.
One Man in a Jar, dude. I thought you were gonna straight up just talk about internet horror, like creepy pastas.
I mean, I was leading into that, and I did.
I'm like, but
He took it there.
yeah,
I had to do those ones first. So you can go on our Patreon and check that out. But the one that came out last week that was super fun as well is my little short review of Good Boy that came out in 2025. It's been in the basket since I've started doing Out of the Basket, and I finally pulled it. So I mean, gave me an excuse to go watch the movie again. So you can go over to our Patreon for $2 a month.
$2,
$2,
Bob.
To go and get access to Out of the Basket with Little D every Wednesday, and also get all of our episodes up to a week early. It's just been so great over there, and we might be adding some blurbs over there for you guys to fill out as well. So you can go ahead and support us over there. And if you can't, that's also completely fine, because we're also on all the audio platforms and on YouTube. So you can go ahead and rate us on the audio platforms, also follow us, like us, and subscribe on YouTube. All of that means the world. And it's just a blast being here every week. And I'm so amped for this week, especially next week, knowing that you guys have not seen Contracted. So that's going to be really, really fun. So I think that's about it for this one. And we'll let everybody have a great day.
Wait. Late. Oh. Whoa.
Scissoring.
Scissoring.
For audio listeners.
All right. We're going to get out of here.
Doing the pink, doing the stink. That's even worse.
All right. We're always here, folks. We're always here. All right.
We're not out allowed in public often, but when we go out in public,
I swear
We
we're
regret
decent.
it.
All right, everybody.
Okay.
We'll see
Bye,
you on
y'all.
the next one.
Bye.